Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here,
Oh, blow cheese mo. I'm back, buddy.
and once again it's time for a lower body day.
How do I explain this one?
As you guys can see here, we started with the deadlift. I went ahead and just used the stiff bar today.
He always picks things like the stiff bar, so he has an excuse for why he's so weak. Oh, it was the stiff bar, you guys. That's why my grip sucks.
I already knew grip was going to be a problem. I didn't care.
You didn't care, which is what people say when they don't care. They talk about it, and they let you know how much they don't care. So yeah, he doesn't care that he knows his grip is getting weaker. He doesn't even care about that.
Just wanted a good heavy single.
Just wanted a heavy single. Just wanted to get a heavy single in because I'm on camera and I feel like I'm getting weaker, so I have to prove myself to the internet.
Because of all that forearm work yesterday, which I know I need to be doing.
All that forearm work was a couple sets of wrist curls. Very nice, Blaha. A lot of forearm work there, bud.
All right. My forearms have not. They were crampy last night. They're crampy today.
Damn, Blaha, that must have been a really intense forearm workout. Definitely not just you standing doing a few sets of curls, right? Definitely not that.
I wasn't up to a really heavy pull, so I just loaded up 5 plates.
Yeah, that wasn't a heavy pull. That was a light pull. Blaha wasn't up for a heavy pull, so he did a light pull. Pretty much a no reps in the tank light pull. It's incredible how bad he is at determining his sets to failure. The ones that he thought weren't heavy are heavy. The ones that he thinks are heavy aren't heavy.
Did a nice clean pull. I felt like the grip was being worked ridiculously hard.
In case you're confused here, yes, he is actually talking about his grip being worked ridiculously hard for a 1 rep max on a 500-pound deadlift. For 1 rep. He's not talking about, other stuff right now. He just is talking about that deadlift rep just crushed his grip, you guys.
By the way, on that, right? It did not feel good on my grip, but it looked clean on camera.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh, buddy. You know we gotta do it. Let's have a close look at how good it looked on camera. Because if you know Blaha and his track record, if he said it looked good on camera, it looked bad on camera. Alright, so what I want you guys to be looking at here is his actual grip, because that's what he's talking about and how it felt good on camera. The rep felt good on camera. His grip gives out right away. He can barely hold it. And we're talking about 500 pounds with an over-under grip. That's something that most high schoolers can hold on to. Like if you did rack pulls with that, anyone can do a 500-pound rack pull above the knees pretty much who's been lifting for a year. Because your grip it's not that challenging on your grip.
But it felt heavy.
Yeah, it felt heavy as shit. 1, you didn't warm up. 2, I bet your sleep score is off. Is your sleep score off? Maybe it was your sleep score. And 3, you're getting weaker. You're regressing, Blaha. This is called regression.
But again, not a big deal.
Not a big deal. It's just not a big deal. It's not like I'm doing 1 rep max deadlifts in my living room as a 50-year-old man. It's not as if my entire identity revolves around my ability to pick up a 500-pound deadlift. It's not like that would just crush me emotionally and psychologically if I couldn't do it, so I just test it all the time just to make sure I can still do it. It's not like that at all, you guys.
Because I kind of expected that based upon
a little voice in your head telling you you're getting weaker, you're objectively getting weaker. Is that what it was based upon?
On how my forearms felt when I was laying in bed.
Gross.
But I need that forearm work. I need that grip work.
This is a fun little Blaha trick he does. He is saying it like he did a specific gripping workout, like a full workout. All he did was, I think it was 3 sets of some wrist curls. That's it. So he's calling wrist curls grip work, which technically they are, but not really. It's not really sports specific to working your grip. But he lumps those 2 together like he did 2 things, but he only did 1 thing.
And I'll just adapt, right?
Yeah. Yes, right. You'll adapt to the 3 sets of wrist curls that you should be adapted to already if you were an elite athlete. But you'll adapt, right? Why haven't you, though? That's so weird. You should adapt, right?
That's the thing with that. People will say well, if it's not recovering, you stress. No, I've never needed to do that. You guys have watched me before.
Your grip has always been a limiting factor for you. I don't even understand why he thinks he has a strong grip or big forearms to begin with. It's crazy. It's one of his weakest things.
Do that sort of stuff where I was doing daily grip work.
Again, daily grip work means nothing to Blaha.
And then once my grip adjusted.
The words you're looking for there are get stronger, but even your grip didn't get stronger, Blaha.
The first time I pulled over 600 on camera.
The 600 deadlift was pretty okay.
I was kind of doing that, and then I just walked in.
Again, he was fat as shit.
Pulled the 615.
He probably weighed 250.
And just held it. I held it for 2 seconds at the top talking to the camera and set it down.
He's bragging about the grip of it. The grip is not that tough. Most like high school athletes can hold in their hands over 600 pounds with a mixed grip. It's not that challenging at all. Blaha just has old man hands.
Again, so once my grip kind of adapts when I'm doing that sort of thing, we're usually fine. But I feel like as I continue to cut,
God damn it, Blaha, you don't cut. Remember this. You don't cut. You only continue to get leaner. If you keep saying cut, people are going to ask you your weight, and then you're going to have to explain that it's not going down at all.
we're down a pound a day, by the way.
And we'll be up a pound tomorrow, maybe 2. Blaha is just bouncing around at like 215 to 217 while he's cutting for, I don't even know how many months it's been. I don't even know. And he doesn't tell you his weight, because if he does, it's very easy to start figuring out that he's just not losing weight.
And I hate to drop my numbers sometimes.
Yeah. I wonder why. I wonder why you would hate to tell people how much you weigh. Is it because you're not losing weight? No. You explain, Blaha. I love these explanations. They're always so very interesting.
Because my lows in the past are usually when I'm on almost no carbohydrates.
Oh, swing and a miss, Blaha. Swing and a miss, buddy. You almost said it. It's because you're on a shitload of drugs. That's the only time you get relatively lean, is when you start taking all kinds of wild shit. But you'll just call it the carbohydrates, right? Oh yeah, it's those carbs. It's those pesky carbs that make it so impossible for me to cut. Which I guess, yeah, you're eating a lot of pecan pies.
So let's try this pie, pecan pie. All right, let me get ready.
But that's besides the point.
I'm carved up really heavy. So for me,
these are the most fun Blaha lies, the for me lies, where he talks about his experience of something he's heard other people have that he hasn't actually experienced. So he's about to go with something like, for me, I lose, 14 pounds of just water if I eat walnuts. Something that it shows he actually never does this.
Yeah, I could go really low carb and shed 10, 15 pounds.
Exactly. Yes, exactly, Blaha. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Beautiful, buddy. You nailed it.
In a week.
In a week, nonetheless. In a week, nailing it, Blaha. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is his excuse for why he doesn't like people to know his weight. So let's just kind of break this down real quick. He doesn't want you to know his weight because sometimes if he stops eating potatoes, he's 15 pounds lighter next week. That's why. And that's all the time I have. I'll see you soon, Bloachy Bloach.
I'm just kidding, but not really.